Alright, what's up YouTube? Jables here. Welcome in everybody. Hello, hello. Alright. So. After being cheated out of my freaking 150 clear with Mundunugu, which it's straight up BS. Yeah, I'm at slid the 130. Straight up BS. Let me tell you, because when I slowed down the video, because I accidentally talked to her very, very fast. But when you slow down the video, it says 14 minutes, 59 seconds, 0.99999. Or 0.999. I think it only goes up to 3 decimal places. But that's regardless. As long as it was under 15 minutes, it should freaking count. Oh my goodness. Man, that really kind of ticked me off last time. I cannot believe they did not give that 150 to me. Well, anyways, so I decided also, first of all, we're not going to do this yet. We're going to go to what we were doing always before. But what I decided to do, though, instead was go back to the Golden Trio Ring of Emptiness. Stick with the Golden Trio Compass Rose. But instead, I'm like, you know what? I have this awesome cold damage Travelers. And yes, it doesn't have an augment. Well, let's do that. So that's where we're taking away the attack speed so that we don't go overboard when it comes to the single target boss. Now for the trash, we can potentially try the whole pain enhancer thing, right? But just for now, we're going to try this. And then I also decided to, instead of the, where was it? The Guardians, right? Because we are missing Spirit Barrage damage. I decided to go with this one, which I know is not perfecto. It's not, I know. But I simply cannot get freaking a perfect 15 roll. It's like 20 million per reroll at this point, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, this is just embarrassing. Crazy. Yeah, hey, look at this. I just can't get the 15 roll. Which is fine. Whatever. And in order for that to be possible, I needed to put on Guardians bracers, which these freaking also did not roll great. 4.5 crit chance, come on, dude. But I don't want to reroll these guys all the time. I already have a perfect poison, perfect physical, and they're all augmented anyway, so who cares? This is what I used to be rocking, right? Yeah, I lost a little bit of there, but it is what it is. And in order for that to happen, I needed to wear Stone Gauntlets, which actually we do have, an ancient pair, so the augment is also nice on there. And then in the cube, we needed to instead go with the Lakumbas, right? So, save this. So let's try it. We should, now we're back to that strength from the Compass Rose. So we are back up when it comes to armor. We are a little lower on life than we were previously because, where did we lose life? Oh yeah, from the Guardian's helm. But in this variation, we should have a little bit more damage from here and a little bit more damage from here, which kind of balances out because we lost the augment here. But then again, we gained an augment here. We do have slightly lower stats because we don't have a nice 50 crit damage here or whatever. But and also we lost like a little bit here from the crit chance, you know. And also I don't know. I'm gonna try this one. But I did like my cooldown one. I really should. I don't know. I really do like the cooldown one. But the problem is, or not the problem, because this one also technically has a higher damage range. You know. But the 150 versus 145, I'm like, I don't know. So, and this has the nice perfect crit chance, and we lost already so much crit chance. I'm like, Jesus Christ, let's just go with this one. Because we lost half a point here, a point and a half here. We did roll this to 10. We lose a point here. You only lose half a point here. So, you know, it is what it is. But boy, oh boy, does the game owe me one. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. But I do like the zombie bear. The Leeching Beast zombie dogs variation. A lot. I like it way more than the Big Bad Voodoo one. So, awesome. Let's just double check that everything is good here. Yes, it's good. We want the static damage. We want that. Also, this has melee damage reduction. Very nice. Okay, and what is our pickup radius? 14. Okay. We're good to go. How much we got still? I have not farmed anything, by the way, since last stream, so it's going to be what we had before. Alright, 86, man. Woo! It's, again, been like 2 days or something, so I almost forgot how to play. Just kidding, just kidding. So yeah, let's do it. Jesus.
Done.
Are you ready?
Nope. Boop, bada,
Prove
boop.
yourself worthy.
I cannot do that.
Let's see what the next map is. Do-do-do-do. But big mobs, huh? I don't know if we could do big mobs like this. I mean, potentially we can, but I don't think so. I think we need the small mobs for, well, for the ring, you know?
Are you ready?
Nope.
Prove yourself worthy.
Okay, we got the attack speed one at least right away. Okay. Potential. Let's see what an explosion this creates, huh? Again, technically I could be spamming this.
Curse upon you. Needs more time.
Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. In general, I don't like this map. It's not a good map, but, well, the density here just freaking sucks. But, these are good map types. I like Dark Helians. I know people maybe don't like them that much, but I do. Is there any blues? Anybody? Okay. Mountain trees.
Needs more time.
You guys want to come and join the party? Yes. Come join the party, please. Here we go.
Not ready yet.
Yes, come join the party. Let's see who else is here. Anybody? Anybody? Okay, a yellow.
Need more time.
Alright, that's fine. Come on, yellow. Come on, trash. Come on, yellow, and come on, trash. Yippee!
Needs more time.
Oh my gosh, we wasted so much time already. Wow, look at that.
Needs more time.
Oh snap, we're at 74 already? Dude, I haven't played in such a long time that I forgot how this works. Oh my goodness.
Needs more time.
Okay, we need more trash a little bit. So maybe we can just move a little forward. Anybody else here? Oh my gosh. Of course, nobody. Come on, everybody. We need you. Also, for real, these guys don't even want to come here? Come on, dude.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Who's over there? Dogs? Really? The dogs are there?
I cannot do that.
Okay, stop with the freaking dogs.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Oh my goodness, yeah, this is good. Ready? Sure.
Needs more time.
Yeah, this is taking too long. Oh, that would have been a nice little place to. Come on, tree. Is the tree in there though? Is the question? Oh, it is. Hey, look at you, boys. Dude, they're almost both dead? Really? Okay. Well, you guys have to come and follow then. You guys want to be part of the game. Okay.
Needs more time.
You would need that for the boss. Well, that's not good. Alright, you know what we should do though? We should check the next floor.
I need to go back.
Well, that's a good thing. It's a good thing we checked. I could stop that recording now. Oh boy.
Enemies of the Nephilim.
I mean, we should be able to get a decent rift in 80 keys.
Are you
You
ready?
know?
Then your trial.
Just want some nice attempts. Right, everything is here. I got that. Got this. Spear barrage. Yeah, everything is good here.
It ain't nothing close to it where you are now.
Oh, definitely not those mobs. No, thank you. And in general, I don't like the winter layouts over there. Like, I think they're from Act 3 or whatnot. I don't like those guys. There's just too many trees. Like, the desert one is nice in general because it's more open. But the Act 3 one, I think it's the Act 3 one. The one that we just had. I'm not too big of a fan of that one. Yeah, there's just too many trees, too many leaves, even in the way of like the camera when you're trying to like find things and look for things. Yeah, this one. See like these trees? Nah. It's not for me. Not for me.
It ain't nothing close to it where you are now. You succeeded in overcoming.
Okay. We have potential. And we have the shield one. Actually, can you guys move up here anyway? Yeah, maybe they can move up here regardless. Can they? Or do they not want to? Come on. There we go. Come on, boys. Let's get something going here. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forget. I need... need to press Spirit Walk once in a while, eh?
I must wait longer.
Alright, what do we get? Okay, the attack one. Good. We're at... Okay, yellow.
Needs more time.
2 yellows.
I must wait longer.
Ooh, nasty after. I'm not gonna lie.
I need healing. My curse upon you.
Need more time.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Hey, don't you dare. This is a good attempt here. Or not a good attempt, but...
Needs more time.
Okay, but our DPS should be okay even when we're spamming.
I strike at your heart.
Okay, we're at 80. Alright, nice. Cleared that out a little bit. Okay, here we have blues. Nice. This. Alright, come on, yellow. Where's the other yellow?
Need more time. Needs more time.
And I hope that the other yellow is actually here. Because I did not see him. But I have a...
What returns to me?
Hey, There we go. Okay.
Your death comes. I need help.
Alright. Don't be mean like that. Okay, did both yellows get hit? Where's the little spider? Good. Good, 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 good,
Need
good,
more
good.
time.
Oh, great. Of course, shield. But shield is nice. How are we doing on time? Okay, they're both coming, which is a good sign. Okay, can we get anybody else here? We're at 55. By the way, does this one keep going down or up? Now I'm confused.
Needs more time.
Okay, it's a lot of trash though, I'm not gonna lie. I could literally just...
Needs more time.
Yeah, now we get to stand it. What am I talking about?
Not ready yet.
A perfect strike.
I must wait longer.
Alright. Alright, nice amount of trash here. Okay.
Your death comes.
The jugger. Kill both of these guys. Come on in, boys.
More time.
Okay, we're at 60. Okay, we're even.
Not ready yet.
Another yellow. No. Okay, so it does go down. So you guys, can you guys follow me?
I need more time.
So let's bring this yellow up here.
Needs more time.
Yeah, where's that little sucker? Are you here?
Cannot leave her.
Need healing.
Needs more time.
I strike at your heart.
Needs more time.
Very nice. Again, not great trash here, but I do want that jugger. Okay.
Need more time.
You definitely can. Good.
Not ready yet.
Speed, of course. Because, well. Oh. It wouldn't be a thing without speed. Alright, can he come here, though? Or is he just too far? Come on. Come on. No, he's not too far. Come on, come on, buddy.
Need more time.
Yeah, there we go. Everybody, come meet us halfway. Meet us halfway, people. Meet us halfway.
Not ready yet.
Or don't meet us halfway. Actually, just come all the way through.
Needs more time.
Of course, it's arcane though. Everybody, come even closer.
Need more time.
To be honest with you, this is a bad idea because I should have. Ouch. Okay, is that guy here? I shouldn't be like trying to kill these yellows because I don't have any blues here. Ouch. Jesus, what is under there? Can't see anything. Oh, and I have speed. I shouldn't be doing this. No.
You die.
81. Is it worth killing that little frog buddy? That frog guy? Hey, don't you dare kill me now. 94. I don't even think that we freaking have enough. Yeah, and by the way, I can get another yellow.
I must wait longer.
No, it's already too late. Like, the boss has to spawn now. Another yellow.
Not ready yet.
The boss has to be spawned now, meaning, like, unless if I had a freaking conduit here, there's no way. Yeah, there's our first blue. Wow.
Need more time.
I mean, look, it's not horrible. Look, this is where the blues are. Jeez Louise, y'all.
Needs more time.
Yeah, it's just not enough. And then we would have to get lucky with power. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Enemies of the Nephilim. I wish you luck, hero.
Big boys.
Need more time.
Oh, great. With arcane, huh?
Not ready yet.
Okay, and empty. Nah.
Unleash your power.
Nope.
Many Nephilim have stood where you are not, but you succeeded in it.
Okay, potential.
Needs more time.
Potential.
Not ready yet.
What do we have? Okay. Wait, hey. What is killing me here?
Need more time.
My curse upon you.
Needs more time. Need more time.
I strike at your heart.
Not ready yet.
Okay, 51. We could do one more like little explosion here, right? Oh yeah, come on,
My
babies.
curse upon you.
81, beautiful. Come on down. Well, so far we're even. We're at 82. Okay, is really he's not gonna come. Really,
Not ready yet.
that is amazing. That he's not willing to come.
Over there, let us cleanse it from this land.
Amazing, simply amazing.
He needs more time.
I would love to get another yellow or blue in here, but doesn't seem like it's gonna happen.
Need more time.
Hey, yo.
He needs more time.
Okay. I shouldn't have moved all the way over here, but it's okay.
Not ready yet. Heal. Need more time.
Okay, 96. As long as we keep dragging. Let's drag. Let's not kill more. Okay, and here comes a conduit. Wow. All right.
He needs more
Well,
time.
now the question is, can we get more people in here? Because we don't even need a freaking conduit for this little rotation.
Not ready yet.
Oh, great. Alright. Where is this guy? Come on, boys. Come on. And he's shielding. Is he coming? Come on. Come on, dude.
I cannot do that. Need healing. He needs more time.
You die.
What returns to me?
Okay, that's 2 rings. Right? We killed everybody? And
I
we're at
cannot do that.
15.
My curse upon you.
He needs more time.
Okay, but that's good. We got rid of. Ooh, I actually don't want the ring here. Oh, I'm gonna slide here. Okay. Okay. Well, there goes that. Okay, but we are ahead by a lot. As long as we can maintain this. Let's just kill some trash, I guess. Who cares, right? Yeah. Let's be smart about this. Let's kill trash instead of minding, because we need to get
Need more time.
stacks anyway. We don't need elites. They're freaking happens to this.
Not ready yet. He needs more time. I must wait longer.
85. How are they not like pixeling nicely? All the other times they pixel nicely. We're at 70. There we go. See, where's that pixel when you need it, dude? Yeah, 85. Nice. 90. 94. That's perfect. Okay. Now let's find some more elites. Channeling. Gosh darn it. We actually can't have... we don't need channeling, but... Okay. But if we can get this guy... Okay. It's fine. Oh! Whoa! Hey, 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 hey.
Needs more time.
Come on, people. Die, 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 die. There we go. I guess that's a good thing because... Hey, 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 hey. Gosh darn it. Is he really not gonna come?
Longer.
Stay in the freaking circle, baby. Oh, dude. He wasn't able to die? Okay, hold on.
Needs more time.
Hold on, we need more trash. Dang it. Did we really screw that up? We have 80. Okay, hold on. I know what to do. I'm gonna go to the next floor, kill some trash here, and come back. Yes, little trash is perfect. That's all I want.
Need more time.
But I don't want them all to die here.
Your death comes.
Right, and we have maybe a few more. Okay. Alright, perfect. We could do this, guys. But I also don't want... Oh, and there's a bat? Crap. Because we do need a power for this to work.
Needs more time.
Come on. Come on, you got this, baby. Two more dead. Two more.
Your death comes.
Uh-huh.
More time.
Okay, that's good. One more death, please. Don't want too much.
The Rift Guardian has found
Frick! I don't think we could kill him. Dang it. Okay, well, let's just hope that... How much time? 4 minutes. Gosh darn it, it's not enough. I know it's not enough.
Need help. I cannot do that.
I know it's not enough. Dang it, and this was a good attempt. This was a good attempt, y'all. We needed, but see this thing, I think if we spawned freaking with power on the next floor, we would have been able to do it. Okay. You have to come over here, buddy. Come on.
I must wait longer.
is he doing?
Heal.
Yeah, stay here, dude. Thank you. I want him to be as close as possible here. Oh, way, yo. Excuse-moi. What the heck just happened there? Is this for real?
He needs more time.
How did I die? Well, now it's for real not. For sure not possible. What the heck? I just died.
Not ready yet.
My freaking. My mana 2 stacks just got destroyed.
I cannot do that.
Gosh darn it. That was a freaking great attempt. Great attempt. With the power, this would have been 100% doable. And we had that chance on the next floor. We had that freaking chance. But then those stupid freaking bats had to come out of nowhere. And yeah, I don't understand how that happened actually. The bats came. And they died in the Ring of Fire. If they didn't die in the Ring of Fire, we would have spawned the boss on the second floor, yep. And we could have potentially gotten the power in that little corner. And it would have been clear. But it's not a clear.
More time.
Well, I knew that. I knew that going in, so I'm not that, I'm not surprised. Like, I was surprised last time that
He
happened.
needs more time.
Or when the game cheated us. When the game cheated us, yes. I was expecting kind of a win at the very end there because it did make sense for us to do it. And then the only thing that I was kind of angry about was the fact that I moved away to trigger the barber, right? Like to trigger the explosion effect. But like, is that the reason that we failed? I don't think so now that I look back at it, because nothing really changed that much. So technically what I learned there was that we don't need to move away to trigger, that we shouldn't move away. So like, I should just be attacking all the way till the very end. I should not move away to trigger anything. I think that's the way to do it. So no trigger necessary. And now he's gonna go into berserk mode soon, or once he gets to half-life, unless if we like pop him before that happens. Yeah, we popped him before it happened. See, so no need to walk away is the bottom line. Okay, so we know that though now. No need to walk away, that's fine.
When the champions of ages past have proven if you have let
Yes. That was a good attempt though. Good attempt. See, no anger here. That's,
Spirits grant
in
me
a sense, my
blessings.
fault. But also in the sense, that the freaking bats came out of nowhere. Because if they didn't show up, then we'd be fine. We would have potentially gotten the power and potentially won.
Prove yourself.
Okay, good attempt, good attempt. Oh, come on. And not a dream.
Many nothing but stood you are not.
Weirdly enough, I like the broods. The broods. So as long as floor 2 is good, you never know, man.
Need more time.
I mean, look at these. What do we have? Frenzied, okay.
Your evil undoes you.
Not ready.
See, how great was that? 37. Just like that.
Need more time.
Oh, we have a blue. Oh, we have these guys.
Need more time.
I must heal.
Need more time.
By the way, we're not going to spawn the ring here.
Not ready.
Where do you want to get a... Alright, come on, boys. Follow me. Is this not the quick map? Oh, is this the long map? Wait a second. If that's true, then we probably don't even want to be here. Oh, gosh. I mean... Yellow... Come on, can the yellow come? There we go. We have a blue. The blues that will continue spawning, actually.
Not do that.
I need healing. The spirits aid
Need
me.
more time.
Where's the yellow? Oh, right there. Roots.
Needs more time.
Dude, I wonder, can the blues die? Oh, no. Okay, but they are close. All of them are close. Where are we at? 69? Okay. Wait, the question is... Wait a second. Wait, who was over here? Blues? Yeah. Okay. What's down here? And a yellow. Come on. Nobody there. Okay, the yellow is kind of like a who cares. Dang, dude. These are all nice. And watch, the next floor is going to be complete garbaggio. Oh, and the mothers just don't want to come. Dude, I'm losing so much time. This is such a bad... But look at this. Those are so good. Dude, and the mothers. Oh, I'm so not happy that the mother survived. These guys, the dabbers. Oh my god, I think this is a fail already. I mean, what else? Come on, boys. Yes, you too. Jesus. And we will have nothing to follow this back up on. Or like no monsters that are gonna fuel our next ring of fire. And where are the mothers? Dude. Come on.
Needs more time.
Your death comes.
Touching cadavers die. Okay. You should die too. Okay. We're slightly even, but we need to be like crazy ahead of the game. Okay, so no spawn there, but this should. Oh, power, of course. Summoners.
Needs more time.
Dude, good mob type, but I like this mob type actually. Am I recording this? The odd chance that something crazy happens and we're able to do this somehow. Oh.
Maybe it.
So the power we have to lead, you know.
I cannot do that.
Oh wait, guys, don't tell me. Wait, did I have a power in the first one? No, right? The one that we would have won with Bloodmaw? If we had a power and I didn't use it, ooh, I'm gonna be not happy.
Undoes you.
Hmm. Can these guys come here, please?
Need more time. Needs more time.
Well, where is he going? Where are you going, dude? Come here. As close as you possibly can.
Need more time. Needs more time.
Oh, yes. That should be a lot of damage. Oh, hey, excuse me. Oh, he's shielding. Of course he's shielding. Yeah, we're too far behind. boss will need to spawn right there already. Okay.
You ready? Then your turn.
No way.
Unleash your power, champion.
Oh yeah.
Prove yourself worth.
Needs
Okay.
more time.
This could be something. Okay.
Need more time. The spirits grant me blessings.
I strike at your heart.
Okay, we're at 31. Okay, now we can move. Potentially. Everybody calm down. Okay, we still need that yellow guy to follow us, so as long as he's following, we're gonna be A-okay.
We need more time.
Is this a dead end? Okay, I almost like the fact that it's a dead end. So I don't have to like drag people from both. Hey, are you coming, buddy? Mm-hmm. Come on, dudes.
Needs more time. Needs more time.
The spirits aid me.
Needs more time. Not ready yet.
That's what I want.
Your evil undoes you.
Need more time.
Okay, 92. Okay, little blues. Let's make sure that we don't. Do we have any more? Who is that? Okay, come on, yellow.
I cannot do that.
Okay, where's my other yellow, huh? Come on down. Okay, yellow, blue, yellow. Actually, two yellows, correct? Is that correct? Mhm.
Needs more time.
Okay, small mobs, which is nice. Okay, here's our first beautiful circle. Everybody get in.
Spirits aid me.
Okay, are the blues in here? I hope so, because I cannot see them. There we go, big vermin. Okay, we have again yellows that are hurt. Anybody else over here? I swear. There we have. Who's the other yellow? Where's the other one?
Need more time.
Alright. Come on. We're barely even, but we need to form another circle, and we're at 87. Or I wouldn't mind having everybody
Needs more
kind of.
time.
Hey, no, don't shoot the deer. Everybody here? Oh, that yellow kind of sucks.
Needs more time.
Your evil undoes you.
Needs more time.
Hey.
Needs more time.
No. Okay, we killed 2 yellows. We're ahead of the game. I think we're almost at the end here, or what the heck is going on? Dude, why is nobody... Oh my gosh, we're just too fat. Dude, this is a dream rift. They're doable, those guys. But look at this density.
I cannot do that.
No blues. Oh my gosh, you're our first blues.
Needs more time.
I say we just like let the other guys be. Who cares, dude? Because by the time I gather anybody for this task, it's gonna be too late.
Needs more time. Needs more time.
Your death comes.
Unless if they can follow. Gosh darn it. Okay.
A perfect strike.
Well, well, well. Bad start. Very bad start to it. Like, we should be spawning the boss again right now. Like, what the heck? Oh, and perfect. We have a channel. Well,
I cannot do that.
okay, you.
Needs more time.
I must heal.
Not ready.
My strike is true.
Needs more time.
Mm.
Not ready.
Oh my goodness gracious. And how the heck are you supposed to maneuver through this? Can anybody explain to me? How the heck are you supposed to maneuver through any of this?
Needs more time.
Wow. The density here is great. Alright, can you guys come here then? Bro. guys even interested, or screw you guys then? Alright, screw you then. Screw you guys, I'm just gonna take.
I need healing.
I mean, because what else can you? What else can you do here?
Needs more time.
Your evil undoes you.
I mean, I guess it's all about killing trash. Is that what it is?
Opens before you.
Need more time.
Back to 84, dude. Another ring. So this guy should die this time. Too bad we don't have 2 yellows in here. I mean, that would have been beautiful. Oh, here are the blues. Okay, I see.
Needs more time.
Come on down, everybody.
Needs more time.
Wow, what a waste, man. Unless we could find the power now, it's already it's gonna be over. It's dead.
Needs more time.
Where the heck are the throwers going now?
Your evil undoes you.
Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, I need to find a freaking pylon. No pylon? Really?
Needs more time.
Oh, great. Great. Perfect.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Brought here forever.
Not ready yet.
Did I wonder? How much the conduit would actually do. Should we just finish this? No, it's not gonna do way nearly enough. I mean, I don't know. For all I know, dude, maybe that is enough. I don't know. Let's not be idiots and just not try this, right? We'll try it. Okay.
Must wait longer.
Wait, there's another monster here? Since when? You gotta be kidding me. Is it from the freaking graves? It is from the graves, isn't it?
I must wait longer.
Well, good attempt. Horrible, like, layout slash luck. But again, a single target boss. But like, look at the 72. Like, I guess it goes to show though that you could just technically kill just a bunch of trash. Like, but look how dense this second floor was. That's what we needed in the first floor. Density. And it's almost like, dude, I could almost freaking skip the freaking yellows. Like, screw that and just go for the freaking for the whites. You know? And like, don't even try to drag like freaking yellows and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's sad that that's what I'm thinking, but that's what I'm thinking. Because what benefit does it give? They always lag behind anyway. It's a complete waste of anger, energy, talking to the screen like an idiot, right? Why are you not attacking? The tornadoes that brought them?
I am returning to town.
Yeah. That's not gonna fly with me, bro. That's not gonna fly with me. Let me see something real quick. Wait, where did I put that stuff? No, you already have that extracted, eh? Dude, what a waste of a dream.
Prove yourself worthy.
Weirdly, this could potentially be something
Needs more
too.
time.
But big booties? Really? Does not seem dense. And where the heck are the other guys? Come on, dude. Come on, boys. Go wake up. Wake up and smell the coffee, yeah? Come on, wake up.
Need more time.
Wake up and smell the coffee. Oh, well, actually, you know what the problem is? The problem is, the density.
Needs more time.
Like, what the heck am I gonna do here? Nothing. Because the ring cannot spawn here. But the damage is there. Do you guys see that? Even like on bigger mobs, the damage is there. Dude, another blue.
Needs more time.
And a yellow. Look at this. If I could spawn a ring here, that can be something. Okay, maybe I can spawn the ring here. Okay, hold on. Everybody, come on down. They can, people come. No, those guys can come, but are the archers coming?
I must wait longer.
I need help.
Need more time. Needs more time.
My curse upon you. Need healing.
Needs more time.
Oh yeah.
Not ready.
Like those pixels.
Need more time.
Anybody else want to join the party too? Come on, boys. Jesus, this is such a freaking empty rip. Like, even if I do manage to get these 3 blues, because there's 3 blues here and a yellow,
Needs more time.
which is crazy. But if I manage to get these guys in here, I don't even know if it's worth all that time. Look at how much time we have lost.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Your death comes.
Need more time.
I grow weak.
There's 3 blues in here, which is crazy. Come on. All the blues. Yeah. Okay, 2 blues down. Oh my goodness. Okay. 2 blues down with 1 archer alive. Which is fine. As long as there would be freaking chicken. Oh, great. And it's, dude, there's no density here. I don't think this is possible. Literally no density. And I know it's not a dream, so it's nothing to complain about necessarily, but... Man, I wish that we didn't have to, like, always get a dream. Like, how come there's no density? Like, none. Is this the end as well?
Need more time. Needs more time. I struck at your heart. Needs more time.
Here's the other yellow, though. Come on, dude. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, just standing there, you didn't even think about following the path. You didn't even think about it.
I must wait longer.
Bro, get your butt here. Come on, butt. Come on.
Need more time. Your evil undoes you.
Okay, so 2 yellows should go here. Or sorry, yellow and blue. Where's the blue? Where's the blue?
Need healing.
Don't tell me that the blue got lost somewhere. Did we kill the blue? Blazing Bone Warrior. Oh, there's another blue. Wait, what?
Needs more time.
Okay, can those guys follow them? Hold on. Yeah. Oh, is there 3? Or are they minions? No, they're minions.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
Excuse me, who the heck did that?
Needs more time.
This is just impossible, dude. What the heck, man?
Needs more time.
Well, we're not even gonna do. We should be spying the boss right now. Right now. Can you guys believe it? The boss should be spawned. And we're over here like idiots. But like, look at this. Dude, there is density here. It's just, why is it like hiding like a freaking idiot? And why can't it get fixated? Is another question.
Needs more time. Need more time. Needs more time.
No, it's funny because even a power won't let us win now. Oh, why am I such an idiot sometimes? Like, I need to be, like, something good has to happen in the very beginning. Like, you can't, like, good density, good something. You cannot wait.
Are you strong enough to survive the trials?
Oh my god, come on, dude.
Fate smiles on you today.
Prove yourself worthy of your birth.
I should almost, like, not even care, just do almost dreams exclusively.
Many nothing have stood where you
See,
are
but, like,
now.
this is gonna get me, going. Cause, like, how do you know? Could be a good one. Again, the fact that this is an open map has potential, and there's 3 yellows in the beginning. Only problem is that these mobs are... There's not enough. I think we have to put this... Unfortunately.
I cannot do that.
Like, look at this density. Dude, there's nobody here. I would love... Oh my god. Well, I guess there are people here. I would love to do this real big. Maybe there is enough density, but... Hopefully I didn't despawn the... Okay, hold on. Let's think about this for a second. Wow. Dang, and these mobs are pretty huge. That's so funny, dude. There's just so many mobs that are just not interested, bro. Just simply not interested, dude. That's hilarious. Like, look at this. If we can get everybody over here, kinda. I don't even know if this is survivable. But the problem is, see, all these are elite, like minions, bro. There's nothing to kill. No. I shouldn't even. Like, I shouldn't even bother. There's just not enough to kill. Unfortunate that this had to happen that way, but it did.
Enemies of the Nephilim subdued.
If I had more patience, I would try those.
Many Nephilim have stood
Same thing with
where
like
you are
these,
now.
but this one I'm not
You
even
have
gonna.
succeeded in it. Embrace your power and lead. Unleash your power, champion. than your tribe. Unleash your power, champion.
Come on.
Prove yourself. Your birth.
Crap layout. Crap layout. Jesus Louises, bro. Horrible layout. Let's bring everybody over here, can we? Hey, hold on. Let me record this. That's right. What do we have? Okay, we do have friends. Wow, look at this. Okay. And this is a dream. We get more like blues or something? I don't even know. What should we do, by the way? Should I go try to find blues? Where are we going here?
Need more
Okay, there's
time.
nobody there. Okay. Alright. So let's not worry too much. Let's just kill. Right? Let's just kill like as if we were. Playing and having fun. Yeah. Everybody, come on in, dudes. It's like we can get another ring soon anyway, probably. Sure. Oh yeah. Blues, come on in, blues. Also, can this guy come? That's all I kind of care about, but. Or can everybody come here instead? Is the yellow coming? Oh, nice. They're coming too? Oh, Jesus. Oh wait, there's more blues? Where are they coming from? Okay, hold on. Oh, even more blues? Okay. Where are they coming from? Alright. Oh my god. Dude, that's insanity. Cook. Okay, there's another ring there. All the little guys have to come in here, please. And these blues. Okay. We're nicely ahead. Okay, we're at 69. Wow, dude. This is kind of insane. The density here, although I hate this map. I do hate this map, but the illusionist. Dang, dude. Oh, and there's another one here? Okay. Alright. Come on in, people. Okay. Okay, illusionist. Come on down, boy. Okay, speed. We can take that. Okay, come on, blues.
Need more time.
Is he gonna come down here? Very beautiful. That's blues coming down here too.
Not ready yet. Needs more time. My curse upon you. I must heal.
Okay, the blues. Come on down, boys.
Needs more time. My strike is true. Need more time.
He still didn't die. Of course. Okay, but we have a nice little leap. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, nice. So screw him, right?
Needs more time.
Hmm. Is everybody here?
Need more time.
Oh, okay.
My curse upon you. The spirit smile upon you. Not ready yet.
Okay. Another illusionist, which is great.
Needs more time.
Oh, of course, channeling.
Need more time.
Okay, can the illusionist come here? Where are you, buddy? Come on. I just need to get... Get this yellow down. Okay.
Needs more time.
And then look for a pylon before we cross.
Evil undoes you.
The Rift Guardian is here.
No, 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 no! Really?
Need more time.
Jesus. How much time we got? 6 minutes left? I don't think this is possible, dude. And this was such a great attempt. But this boss freaking sucks, I'm not gonna lie.
Needs more time.
By the way, let's see if we can find a would there have been like a hidden little dang it, no. Highlight. How did those guys how did that pop?
Need healing. I am hurt. Not ready yet.
is hope that somehow
I need more time.
I am able to kill this guy. I mean, I don't think I can. I don't think we have enough time. I don't think we have enough time. We have no pylon whatsoever.
He needs more time.
Dude, and I have to keep freaking moving because of that. It's freaking insane because my damage goes down.
Need help. Heal me.
Dude, how is the Manitou not freaking getting him from there? Dude, what a freaking waste. Again, now I'm just disappointed. That was an actual good dream. And somehow, see, like, that's kind of BS. Somehow, I overshot it, but like by a lot. Because there's no way that I should have spawned him. Normally it takes forever. There's no freaking way I should have spawned him. And now I'm getting procced?
I cannot do that.
Get out of town, bro. Dude, and how is the Manitou not even hitting him?
I cannot do that.
I mean, unless if he pops somehow. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Guess you never know with freaking this game. That's what happens.
We need more time.
That's what happens with this game, is you never freaking know.
He needs more time.
Wow.
Triumphed.
So, I did do it? What? Wow. Woo! Maybe because I was under the impression that I needed way more time on the boss without a pylon than before, but woo, okay. Congratulations, Jables. That took me by surprise, dude. Also, because I was a little ticked off from all the other previous attempts. Whoa, okay. It's not my personal best, but it is a 150 using Mundunugu, which is the first time that I did the 150 on Mundunugu. So, wow, congratulations, J-Bulls. Alright, what should we do? A 150. Okay, nice. That's our second 150. Should we go for this, or should we go for... this? It's almost 100%.
I need to go back.
Oh, nice. All 4 upgrades. Well, lucky me. Well, congratulations.
Impressive.
The spirits grant me blessings.
There we go. Okay. Let's check out the leaderboard. So this is my not Mundunugu, but here is going to be my Mundunugu. Oh, wow, I'm second. Could have been first. If I had a power, I would have been first for sure. Probably all on the overall even. If I had a power, oh yeah. I would have done the 150 in like 12 minutes maybe. Yeah, that would have been an awesome 150. But yeah, so far we did Helltooth. We did Spirit of Arakir, the Spiders, and Mundunugu. Now we also want to... Oh, which by the way... Yes. Let's... There we go. That's our Mundunugu. Also, let's do hero details. Alright, so let's talk about the build. For the build, what I ended up using was the Guardians, because that's, let's just get that right out of the way. Oh, by the way, I don't know why I'm doing it over there. But yeah, I used the Guardians set. Alright. Normally, people tend to want to go with Captain Crimson's for the damage and the cooldown, and then the resource cost, and then the damage reduction, right? In that sense. But I am just above Paragon 2000, so Guardian is still perfectly fine. It roughly equates to the same amount at this Paragon, I would say. Roughly like a 30-ish % damage increase, right? Let me show you what happens if I take out Guardians. Or like, sorry, like a 50-ish % increase, right? And the same thing would happen with Captain Crimson's if you like had some, cooldown rolls and all that stuff. So it's roughly the same, because we go from 20k to 30k intelligence, right? That's half, so 50% increase. And you also go to, pretty much half vitality. So that's definitely a 50% like toughness increase. But let's go over some gear. So you need Vooz Juicer for that beautiful 60% Spear Barrage damage bonus. Alright. For the GR pushing, along with Gazing Demise. And in this case, for like the GR push, you cannot run Shukranis, because you need the Barber in the cube. And so yeah, you gotta go Vooz Juicer with Gazing Demise, and hopefully you could get a nice roll. This I primified, and as you see, I got attack speed because attack speed is actually a separate multiplier for the Spirit Barrage, for the Phantasms. It does not affect like the Manitou or anything like that, but for the Phantasms themselves, which are right here, I believe. No. Where are the Phantasms? These guys. It's coming from the Gazing Demise. It says that Spirit Barrage gains a Phantasm rune, right? And they last twice as long. Those guys benefit from attack speed, and that is like technically your main damage DPS. So you want attack speed. I ended up putting elite damage on here as well. It probably helped me on the boss right there, to be honest with you. And I would go ahead and primify this if I were you, if I had a choice. Unless if you got an amazing roll on an ancient, or you got a primal one before, then you could potentially primify Gazing Demise. And the Barber. Now, you do not want to have the Barber equipped, because the Barber does not come with any Spirit Barrage damage, like Witch Doctor only. Do you guys see that stat right under my rerolled increased damage against elites by 8%? Yeah, the Barber does not come with that stat on it, which is why you need this one. Okay, you need to be wielding Boost Juicer, so this is a pretty much you have no other options. And you also have no other options here. You cannot go with Shukranis and put the Gazing Demise in here because the Barber is required for this build. Alright? But besides that, you go with full Mundunugu outside the gloves because we are wearing Ring of Royal Grandeur. So I have on the helm, the chest, the pants, the shoes, and the shoulders. However, you can opt to go with the gloves from Mundunugu while wearing the Guardian's helmet. However, the Guardian's helmet to go with the Guardian's belt. This, to get a good rolled helmet with Spirit Barrage damage is incredibly difficult. And crit, by the way. Yeah. So you want intelligence, crit, and Spirit Barrage damage. You could forego the Spirit Barrage damage and just go with, for example, Vitality. Or forego crit and go Vitality and just have the Spirit Barrage damage or whatever. But if you want to maximize, it's definitely easier to get a Mundunugu's mask, like a voodoo mask, versus crafting a Guardian's helm. I could show you guys mine. Mine also did not have Spirit Barrage damage on it. But this is an overall good one, trust me, because all the stats are random on the Guardian's Gaze, and I believe it comes naturally with movement speed, which is horrible. But yeah, you're not guaranteed intelligence, you're not guaranteed vitality, you're not guaranteed anything besides movement speed on a Guardian's, okay? So it's way better to just go with the Mundunugu and go with the bracers for Guardians with the belt. And where you would normally wear Lakumbas, that's where you would put Lakumbas in here, which kind of forces you into this position. And it also forces you to wear Stone Gauntlets. Because if you were to wear Lakumbas and you were to have Guardian's helm, which means that you are wearing Mundunugu's gloves, you'd be putting the Stone Gauntlets into your cube. So the cube is going to be rotated between Lakumbas or Stone Gauntlets, and it's either you wear the Guardian's helm or you wear the Mundunugu helm. And so pretty much whichever you have better, whether do you have better Stone Gauntlets or do you have better Guardian helm, I think is the question, right? That needs to be answered for yourself. Besides that, the bracers, you want to go with cold damage. And as I was saying earlier, attack speed is kind of huge because it's a separate multiplier. So attack speed, not anywhere you can get it, but you actually want to not go over 2.38 attacks per second. Oh, and you just saw that drop off. But I was at 2.29. So you want to be between, yeah, you don't want to go over 2.38 naturally. And the reason that I had that boost before it just went away is because from the seasonal theme, right? Or maybe it's from the altar, I'm not sure. But whenever you pop your potion, you get a random shrine buff. So with the Frenzy Shrine, I am able to hit 2 point, well, whatever you guys just saw. As long as that's over 2.27, I believe, and under 2.38, we're in that perfect sweet spot. But anything up to 2.38 is good, for the boss at least, because afterwards the damage actually gets cut off because the damage will not have enough time to accumulate. Where is my cube? To accumulate from the barber. And so what actually ends up happening is if you spam like this, like how you would on the boss, right, to stack stricken, the explosions from the accumulated damage will not have gone far enough, or aka long enough, to like do, you know, your regular damage. You're actually going to be cutting your damage short. And there are specific breakpoints where you want to avoid. So in that case, I only had 6 attack speed here, but yours could be a 7. And I had a 7 on my ring, so I do need 1 full 7. You could have a second full 7, meaning like a, you know, perfect 7 roll, and then I had a 5, and that's it. I actually also have a beautiful Traveler's Pledge that's a golden trio with attack speed, crit, and crit, but I ended up opting out of it. Where is it? Right here. And it had an augment. I had to opt out of it because on the Guardian itself, I would have had a bad, you know, damage stacking, pretty much, okay? Now, would your Stricken stack faster? Yes, but your damage each time that it exploded would have been bad. Now, if you have a boss like a Rift Guardian that does not move, so if you want to put even more RNG into your run, like, for example, if you're trying to push that 150, if you find a Rift Guardian that does not move whatsoever and is a single target, then guess what? The more attack speed you got, the better. Because then what you could do is literally just do this. 1, 2, 3, and just wait for them to naturally expire and explode. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, if you get a Rift Guardian like that, then the more attack speed, the better. But I opted for a cold skill. What's it called? Travelers. Oh yeah, and I didn't even talk about that. Yeah, so Guardians. So Guardians belt and bracers. Mundunugu, the rest of it, with stone gauntlets on the side. Travelers pledge combo, and see, I did get the attack speed here. So I pretty much, what you want to do is you want to have 3 attack speed rolls somewhere this season, that is, okay? And I believe they could all be perfect, but I think it would be almost better if you didn't get one that's perfect. At least one. 2 of them I know could be perfect, 7 and 7, but you don't want the last one possibly to be perfect. Maybe I'm mistaken. You also don't want the attack speed from your Enchantress, okay? But you do want to I think hit that 2.27, which we did hit, right? We were at 2.29. You want to hit 2.27 if you want to do the most damage before going overboard when it comes to your Rift Guardian kill. All right? But throughout the Rift, obviously, you know, the more attack speed, the better, right? If you can just do this and chill and just let it expire by itself, or maybe after 5 seconds or so, do another 3, right? Then that's fine too. Anyways, wherever else I could, I got crit. Cold damage is actually kind of huge because, we no longer put Mask of Jerem in here, so your cold skill damage does not get diluted with Mask of Jerem like the pet builds do. So you want that. That's why I also opted for cold damage in my Essence of Anguish. even though like you know, I don't have like the best secondary, because when you deal poison damage to an enemy, they receive 50% increased poison damage from all sources for 10 seconds. That doesn't help me at all. You know, I should have either gotten one that had extra cooldown and extra movement speed, or maybe you know, the one that makes the explosions. Yeah, I just literally took this for the cold skill damage. And I don't know how effective the explosions are, to be very honest. So this gem is kind of like a kind of like a whatever thing, I guess. But it does help out with your cooldowns, I guess. And then I also went with Sliver of Terror, of course, for the Ring of Fire. And I have beautifully rolled this with melee damage reduction of 19%, which is huge. But this is also in my other build video, or other 150 clear with the other builds. I talked about this extensively, but this was a great roll. But anyways, you want armor. I got life and armor. You do want an armor roll here as well with Spirit Barrage damage, and it could only roll on these two things. Now, if you are lucky enough to get Spirit Barrage damage on your Gazing Demise, then good for you. Alright, you want as close to a 150 roll as possible. I wish that mana regen was something else, because I am rocking Rush of Essence. Alright, which actually we did not go over the skills, but obviously Spirit Barrage, Mana 2. Locust Swarm, Cloud of Insects. I opted for this because of the damage reduction. I feel like, you know, monsters are either going to come or not come, and I don't mind spamming this a few more extra times to just to get them to deal less damage. Spirit Walk Jaunt for the extra second there. NATO for the grouping aspect. This has to be, I mean, this is the best grouping skill for Witch Doctors, hands down. Soul Harvest Languish for the extra armor. And now, as you can see, I actually went with Summon Zombie Dogs Leeching Beasts. And you're going to be like, well, there's something missing. There's something wrong about this Mundunugu build, isn't there, Jables? And yes, you're kind of right. I am not rocking Big Bad Voodoo. Aha! Normally, you would go with what? Big Bad Voodoo, and most likely Ghost Trance for, first of all, the damage reduction, but not too much for the damage reduction, but for the healing, right? Because you need some kind of sustain. You need some kind of recovery. And it's part of the six-piece set. It says Big Bad Voodoo now follows you and lasts twice as long. So why did you not take Big Bad Voodoo, Mr. Jables, you say? You ask? And it's literally for that attack speed reason. If I were to rock Big Bad Voodoo, while it would be up, okay, because Big Bad Voodoo gives me 15% increased attack speed. If, oh, and by the way, maybe I didn't clarify, but for these, for this whole math thing to go, like, to work with the 3 pieces, right, with attack speed on the 3 pieces, you do need attack speed on your weapon. Without attack speed on your weapon, you would need more, you would need the 4th attack speed piece, okay? If that's even possible to reach that. So, just FYI, letting you guys know ahead of time. But yeah, what was I saying? With Big Bad Voodoo, you gain 15% attack speed, which on your sheet is actually going to say 22.5, and that'll probably round up to either 23 or round down to 22, based on how much you already have, because of the 1.5 attacks per second from Voodoo's Juicer. So Big Bad Voodoo would screw up that whole thing, which technically is not the end of the world, because again, if you, while it's active, you would need to not manually trigger it, and you would need to just let it sit there. And then once it, let's say, ran out and it was on cooldown, then you could go back into spamming as much as you want, right? For the boss, I would be kind of like in a pickle, because I want to use the Sliver of Terror, effect, which says that your cooldowns are increased by 25%, but for every skill on cooldown, you have damage reduction, and you deal 12.5% increased damage, right? So I do want skills on cooldown. And I'm like, you know what? Let's try the Leeching Beasts and see if they can survive in a 150 without using Enforcer, which, by the way, I have not gone over my gems yet either. And guess what? They can survive. I don't know how, but they somehow are surviving. And they survived every time. I have not had a problem with them dying in 150. But what I am rocking is Bane of the Stricken, exactly for the boss. This is the only reason for it. Bane of the Trapped, which is a must as well. I would say this is my, this is my go-to right here, these two. And then the third one, I went with Zai's, or Zay's, Stone of Vengeance, because the tooltip is a little bit actually misleading. The 14% damage bonus that you see in the very beginning there applies immediately. You do not need 10 yards. You don't need to be 10 yards away from a monster for that to apply, okay, first of all. And it does increase every 10 yards, right? So this is just a steady damage increase in general. But really, there was not many other options. My other option would have been, what, Bane of the Powerful. But I don't know, like, I mean, after like 20 yards, this is already better. You know what I mean? No matter what. Even if I'm versing an elite, it's better, right? So another option that I've seen people use is either Pain Enhancer, and that is literally just to get to the boss, right? Is just to have huge attack speed during the rift, during your trash mob pulling, like huge attack speed, which you like just start melting everything. Or I've seen people use Gokov of Swiftness if you are going with a Captain Crimson's variant, because Captain Crimson's benefits, like, gives you more damage based on how much cooldown you got, right? So cooldown for Gokov of Swiftness is an obvious yes, but then again, you do have to watch out because it also gives you attack speed, right? So you could either, I mean, to be honest, you could just straight up lose attack speed everywhere if you want, if you're going with Gogok and you're going with Captain Crimson's, you know? Lose it so that you don't have 15%, which would be where? On two pieces. You could lose it on for your gloves. Yeah, put cooldown instead of attack speed on your gloves if you want. Put cooldown instead of attack speed on one of your rings. Right? So if you want to go with Gogok. But it is a viable option, especially for Captain Crimson's. But yeah, the Pain Enhancer, for example, does not care about the attack speed thing, because when you have a single target boss, you're only getting 3% attack speed anyway. Now again, you do have to make sure that you do not cross that 2.38. Yeah, you cannot hit 2.38 or higher, okay? But with one Rift Guardian, for example, giving you 3% increased attack speed on your sheet, that will allocate to either 4 or 5, depending on how much you already have, like 0.04 additional attack speed or 0.05 from this gem, right, on a single target. So as long as you incorporate that and you don't pass the 2.38 threshold, then this is pretty much a trash killer, right, like throughout the rift, and then nothing else. Now Zay's, on top of being a decent damage, dumper, it's also going to help out with the Rift Guardian, right? While Pain Enhancer does not. Bane of the Powerful, your other possibility, again, well, you won't have the totality on your Rift Guardian unless if you get a power pylon, all right? And as you saw, I didn't even have a power pylon, but I needed many minutes, okay, for me to kill the Rift Guardian. At Paragon, well, close to 2200, right? And by the way, I don't have anything in Vitality or Mana here. Whoops, where was I? Where was I? What was I showing you guys? This is what I was showing you guys. Yeah, this won't last the whole time. That 20% damage increase. Now, the 15% damage versus elites will be there, right, for the Rift Guardian the whole time. So it is 15%, right? Which is kind of like what my Zaze is, which is only rank 125. By the way, I only had a Bane of the Trapped at 150. This was a 146. So yeah, it's up to you guys. For the Great Rift push, I would probably not go with Bane of the Powerful. I would either go with Zaze, Gogok especially if you're going with Captain Crimson's, and then possibly Pain Enhancer as well. Gogok more so for the Captain Crimson's variation, not for the Guardians. Okay, but you do want to get armor everywhere that you can as well. Let's just talk about some gear stats. Crit chance, attack speed, like we already talked about it, but crit is very important. Cold damage wherever you can. Now with the Guardians, remember, int and vitality are actually important on your main thing. So like augments don't actually count towards Guardians. You know, so it doesn't double. Like for example, any of this stuff that's augmented, the 625 intelligence, the 625, 625, 625, that does not get doubled from Guardians. So your inherent intelligence rolls and vitality rolls do matter, okay? Even on here. Now, if I could get rid of this intelligence to have 10% actual damage, I think I would do it. Okay? I think I would do it because it's, you know, it's going to be, first of all, just flat, and there's just going to be more versatility, right? If you could get a golden trio, like, you know, like attack speed, damage, and elite damage, like, ooh, now, you know, now you're rocking really well. Also, Ring of Emptiness. I mean, hopefully you guys saw it when I, you know, was moving my mouse, but that's an obvious one. That's why we even run Cloud of Insects, right? Locust Swarm to proc that. And so yeah, that's my build, y'all. I went with Summon Zombie Dogs because I wanted to avoid the attack speed from Big Bad Voodoo. But if you don't, you can go with Big Bad Voodoo. Now remember, it's on a 120-second cooldown, so if you are relying on Grave Injustice, which I do have, you know, you have to be able to kill fast enough for this to actually make sense, okay, for this to benefit you. On some of my other 150 clears, I just completely abandoned Grave Injustice, you know, completely, and went with, like, as you can see, by the way, I need Creeping Death. Okay, I need it. I needed Rush of Essence for the boss, and I needed Swampland Attunement for the survivability throughout the Rift. So the only one that I really didn't necessarily need was Grave Injustice, which would have been so nice if I wanted to go with Confidence Ritual, right? Like, that could have been there. That would have been nice. Or a Cheat Death, right? But Grave Injustice, as long as you can kill fast enough, go with this, okay? If not, go with Confidence Ritual, and then just, you know, pretty much get a feel for when, like, roughly how often, you know, you get to cast your Tornado and how long you have to wait in general. Same with Soul Harvest, so make sure you don't screw it up and, let's say, not cast it again for your next time, right? Like, make sure you guys are always keeping up your Soul Harvest. Make sure things are on cooldown. So make sure this is on cooldown, this is on cooldown, this is on cooldown, while you're DPSing, right? You don't have to have it all on cooldown when you're just dragging things and walking around, but you can, right? What else can I say? I took Jaunt for the extra second. Now, there is another important thing here, is when you're in Spirit Walk form, you actually do not deal damage from spawning this. So, like, let's pretend I Spirit Walk and I'm doing this. Yeah, they're not doing damage right there until I come out. Just FYI. So the third second doesn't help you with anything really besides just staying alive. Okay? In reality, yeah, we're not doing Shikranis, right? Let me show you. The Shikrani is what gives you up to 100% damage while you are in Spirit Walk. Yep, we're not using it, first of all, and so that's not being affected. So I just simply went with Jaunt just for the extra third second, just in case like there was an explosion or something. You know what I mean? But because you're not rocking Shukranis, you can easily go with even unconventional runes, like Honored Guest. Like nobody ever uses this rune, but because this is, Spirit Barrage, maybe you do want that extra mana. Maybe you don't want to go with Rush of Essence and somehow, like without going this, and somehow you want to put, you're rocking Captain Crimson's, let's pretend, which gives you resource cost reduction. Maybe you found resource cost reduction here. And mana regen, right? Maybe you found one of your rings to have resource cost reduction. Maybe you found a quadruple like rolled gloves that have attack speed, crit, or crit cooldown, and then you roll off the fourth stat to resource cost reduction, right? Maybe, you could also roll resource cost reduction here and cooldown, right? If you're going that route, you could roll mana regen on your Mundunugu helm if you want to go even that extra mile, right? So maybe you don't want Rush of Essence, but what will save you in that situation would be having that Honored Guest, right? 20% of your maximum mana. Make sure you have more mana, which would give you more back, right? Or maybe you could go for Healing Journey. If you don't have that great sustain, take yourself Healing Journey, okay? And as long as you're going with Guardians, for example, you have lots of life. So that scales well with that, all right? Now, I will say that the Doggos, the Leeching Beasts, only works because the gem, the Essence of Anguish, automatically gives us life on hit, okay? Because if you're doing this non-seasonal, this will not work because you will have so little life on hit, unless if you get it on your bracers or something like that, that you're not going to be able to get sustain. And unfortunately, actually, although they kind of compare to how much Ghost Trance would give me, but Ghost Trance actually very much benefits from having this Guardians, because it heals you 5% of your maximum life, okay, every single second. So the more life you have, the more you get healed. Leeching Beasts, unfortunately, do not do that. So actually, Leeching Beasts are way better, I would say, for Captain Crimson's, because you have less life, so they're going to be regenning it really quickly. You know what I mean? Versus Big Bad Voodoo, if that's the route that you guys want to take, right? Because again, this is unconventional, I would say. Most people are going to take Big Bad Voodoo, but most people also don't know stuff about breakpoints, okay, and attack speed, and maybe they don't care. Maybe they just are hoping to get that perfect boss that never moves, that Rift Guardian, and maybe they're hoping to do this like the whole time on the Rift Guardian. Because if that's the case, then you could have as much attack speed as you want. But if you want to spam like this, and by the way, spamming is better for Stricken, okay, by the way, because your Manitou stacks Stricken very slowly. But actually spamming like this on the boss does stack your Stricken the fastest way. That is the fastest way to do it, so that's why I'm opting for this method. But, so like this, I don't even know if I would want to do that on the boss. And just like leaving them there with like ginormous attack speed buffs. I don't even know if I would want to do that because my Stricken is barely getting anything, besides from the Manitou, right? So, but this is slow, it has a very slow like proc, what is that called? Like proc rate or whatever. Very weird. But, so yeah, that's why, you have some choices. But what was I saying here before? Oh yeah, with like Captain Crimson's and cooldown. But yeah, I like this variation with the Leeching Beasts, because Big Bad Voodoo is not tied to anything like that I need, and it's not up all the time. Okay, it's not up all the time, and again, it would just require too much fidgeting. Okay, I would have to play a certain play style while it's active, and I would have to play the other play style while it's not. Now remember, while I could, if I could, I still opted to do this throughout the Rift, right? On the Rift Guardian, I was spamming, but throughout the Rift, if I could, I opted to do this route, right, without the spam. But again, it's harder said. Sorry, it's harder done than said. It's easier said than done, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, you got to be moving around. You gotta, and you know, like without spamming, right? Because when I'm doing this, I'm actually healing myself from life on hit as well, right? On top of my dogs. But just like chilling there is kind of hard. But the dogs do a good job of healing. They heal roughly like 100k, right? Because there's 3 of them, and I have 36k life per hit. So each of their bites, right? 3 bites gives you over 100,000. So it's like 100,000. Let's just pretend once, like a per second, which is pretty good. Anyway, so before any buffs, I landed at 1.92. Okay, you should be around there. You do not want to be too far. You do not want to be over. Let's see. Let's double check what you don't want to be before you proc your potion to get the attack speed frenzy shrine effect. You do not want to have more than 1.99, I believe. Yeah. You do not, or no, 1 point, I would, even to be on the safe side, don't go over 1.98. Like, you could have 1.98, just don't go over it for your attacks per second, okay? Yeah, my attack, oh yeah, I completely forgot, you could technically take out, if you have way too much, okay, you could technically take out attack speed from here. But you would definitely want to prefer to, you know, take it off your gear and instead put like intelligence on there, right? But I only have 3 pieces, and it's almost better to not have them exactly perfect, at least one of them. Where else was I? Let's see, great chance, we're at 60%, 60.50, 60.5, not great. I have bad rolls, 4.5 here, 5.5, 5.5 again, 5. The only perfect ones are the Gazing Demise, the Traveler's Pledge, which actually is a very nice one. Too bad it's not 20% cold damage, but besides that, it has melee damage reduction, which is nice. And my gloves. My gloves are also not great. 6% attack speed, 37 crit damage. But, you know, it is what it is. Here, I could have opted for some cooldown, but I like this roll, you know, with extra life. I have the Golden Trio here. Again, I do have that beautiful Golden Trio Travelers, but I actually ended up, you know, taking it off. And again, let's just slower look at my gear. There's also life and armor. You want armor rolls, by the way, wherever you can, especially things like, you know, your chest and your pants. The only other possibility here, I would say, like, I would even get rid of the vitality if I could and just have armor and then elite damage reduction. Elite damage reduction could go a long way as well, all right? But 770 or more armor is huge, okay? And then look at this guy, and let's take a look at this guy. Oh, this one's not even augmented. Yeah. Everything else that could be augmented is the jewelry. None of it is ancient, so. And this has strength on it, which allocates to armor. Let's keep going. Crit hit damage, 473. Area damage, you could have 0. By the way, this is not an area damage build, so please do not put area damage, because the accumulation does not take into account area damage, and it pretty much has kind of like a built-in area damage, right, in itself, because of that whole accumulation factor and the fact that the phantasms are, whoops, like that, right? That they're like little circles, right? They're stacking things tick-wise, which is awesome. So you could even take these out of your paragon. It really does not matter. Cooldown, I literally have no cooldown roll besides the one from the helm, from the shard, and from Paragon, of course. Because my Enchantress is actually going for Amplification, which is the static, remember? Cold damage is not going to be convoluted, right? Diluted with, like, your pet damage would be from Mask of Jerem, so go for Amplification, unless if you really, really want that cooldown. Like, if you're going with Captain Crimson's, there is an argument to be made for going here, okay? For going with cooldown, and maybe even more so than going with this. And then here I went with range damage reduction. Ooh, this is huge. And also armor. This is just far superior than this, I would say. I know you could get damage here, but the cooldown is long enough for this to not be like a full, like always up kind of thing, right? And I have cooldown rolled where I kind of can. Cooldown here, cooldown here, cooldown here. This one doesn't have cooldown here. So my mercenary's cooldown, my follower's cooldown is pretty big. Where is it? Where does it say? Cooldown, where are you? Dude, am I going crazy? Resistance. Why doesn't it say cooldown? Crit chance, crit damage. Damage reduction. All the resistances. Huh. Never realized this. It never tells you cooldown here? But anyway, she has a lot of cooldown. And I don't think this could be up all the time. And I'm like, who cares? I'd rather have the defense here. And then I did take the kind of like the free, fatal damage, kind of like free second life. And this, unfortunately, people just leave this blank, which you guys should too. Because this sucks for dragging purposes, like to drag monsters along. This kind of sucks, and this is not good either. But yeah, that's what I went for with her. Oh, by the way, I didn't go over her gear as well. She's rocking a Thunder Fury. I love this proc, but besides that, she needs she has canes for the attack speed and obviously the GR key drop rate. Tal Rashas for the attack speed. By the way, I have attack speed everywhere. And Dario's Visage attack speed. Homing pads. This is nice for some trickery if you want to go back to the first floor. Okay, but it's usable. It's doable. Right, you lose all of your buffs, but you can go back to the first floor if you save like a power pylon there or something like that. Okay, homing pads is nice. Gloves of Worship. This is a must. This is the thing that lets us have those shrine effects for 10 minutes. Nems are a must. Flavor of Time is a must. Ring of Royal Grandeur, in this case, is a must. And the Oculus Ring is a must. Now here, people go for either the cold weapons, right? Like things like this. Azarath or Engjeng Do. But I really like Thunder Fury, okay? And the reason behind that is because very few items or effects or even skills lower the enemy's attack speed. Not their movement speed, but their attack speed. Very rare, and this is one of those few instances. Now I did roll a poison damage roll on it. You guys see that in the top primary? I rolled its natural like lightning damage that it comes with to poison damage only because I wanted it to proc the Essence of Anguish. Okay, because we physically do not do any poison damage besides Pyrenado. But weirdly enough, like your Enchantress could proc it for you to get the cooldown and the movement speed buff, which is very weird, but there's Diablo 3 for you. So as long as your follower has poison damage on her weapon, then she procs it for you. And I also gave her a random Remnant of Pain with an attack speed roll. Okay, that's the only reason behind that. And same thing here, I just gave this to her for the intelligence roll, the Sliver of Terror. And I guess the cooldown and stuff like that. I'm sure she benefits from that as well. But yeah, that's what I'm rocking. Excuse me. Don't worry about the Esoteric Alteration gem in here. or the gem of efficacious toxin. I just randomly put them in there because I was experimenting with keeping her alive while she wore the relic that gave her access to all skills. So don't worry about that. But where else were we? Here, let's continue here. Sorry, we kind of got off track. I'm rocking 73% cold damage. Alright, that's coming from the Enchantress, from here, from the bracers, from the amulet, and I believe from the altar. I think so. Yeah, from the altar as well. So that's that. And spirit barrage damage. Look at that, 103. Ooh, 60 from here. So this is a huge chunk. This is why you need this Vujusier versus the Barber. Okay, because the 60%. By the way, let me just show you what a Barber would normally like roll with. Like, look. The Barber also comes, by the way, with a nasty 400 to 500% damage variation roll on the accumulated damage. But naturally, in its regular stats, it has no Spirit Barrage damage. And this 60% is huge, which is what this 103 is coming from. So 60, and then this could roll 15, which I have full. This could roll 15, which I only have 14. And this could roll 14, or 15 as well. But this is kind of hard to get, alright? So it's no big deal if you don't have this third piece, okay? I would say. But look, I mean, I couldn't even go further. Look how much a reroll for this costs. 20 mil to reroll this another time. And I just can't get one with 15. I just can't. I literally can't, y'all. See? I've done so much, I couldn't get 15, so that's that. What else? Armor. So you want to be, I mean, I don't know. I always like to hit like 75, 76% damage reduction from armor, okay? I highly recommend it, but if you can't get it here, right? Like these, I think are no-brainers. Boots, pants, chest are no-brainers. If anything, don't get it here. Get yourself a cooldown roll, especially if you're going like with Crimson, right? You want cooldown and resource cost reduction for both those reduction pieces and the damage bonus. So yeah, I would hit that, but please at least have 70%. Okay, I would say that to be minimum. Missile damage reduction, I don't know, this is coming from both the Enchantress and I believe the Altar? Because I do not have missile damage reduction anywhere. I only have one melee reduction and then one melee reduction stat, and then a huge melee reduction stat from the gem, from the Sliver of Terror. That's where this comes from. Oh boy, oh yeah, baby. But the missile damage reduction comes from the Enchantress, from here, that's 6%, and then the rest I think comes from the Altar, which is kind of crazy to think about it, right? I don't see anything else. I don't think so. Where else? This is also from the Altar. So yeah, life, I have just this 11% and this 12% roll for the percent life, and the rest come from Paragon. So I do end up at 1.5 mil life. Now, you know, if you're not going with Guardian, I don't know, maybe have at least like somewhere around 800k, I would say, is like a nice spot to be at for GR 150. But as you can see here, by the way, this is what I was talking about for the doggos, right? For the leeching beasts, that's 36k per attack per dog, right? And then look at this, 14 bonus to globe, to pickup radius, okay? This is huge. This benefits our Swampland Attunement, which pretty much gives us huge survivability besides lightning and arcane. And it gives us Grave Injustice. But Grave Injustice I'm not too worried about, right? Because like as long as you're like there when things are dying, right? But Swampland Attunement, you know, the more people surround you, even if they're far away from you, they actually help you out, right? So that's why you do want a big pickup radius, if you can. It's not a requirement, but it does help a lot, and it's a quality of life too. Just even moving a little bit, you know, when you're spamming, and just moving a little bit sometimes picks up globes around you. You know what I mean? Because again, that globe pickup radius is huge. And yeah, I do have this one max mana roll on my Gazing Demise. Now, again, if I was using like Honored Guest, I would definitely put maximum mana in here, because I think maxing this gives you 250 intelligence, and 250 intelligence is not going to save you. It's not going to make or break your build. You would be better off having it in mana if you're going to use something like Honored Guest. What else can I say? Mana regen, you get 50 naturally, and then I have an extra 12 here. Now it does say from the Mundunugu set that your damage does increase based on the damage or mana regen per second. But I don't think it's that much as people think it is. But also Rush of Essence does it for you too. So really, Rush of Essence, do you see guys that? Do you see that? Look at that. That's right here. Rush of Essence, this thing right here, actually physically also acts as a damage dealer. But it means that you have to be spamming, right? Like if you're not spamming it, then your regen per second is like nothing. So my max is 322, which is insane. And mana cost reduction, this is just coming from, I believe, the gem and from Paragon. I think so, right? Because I don't have any other damage or resource cost reduction rolls. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers it, y'all. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Did I forget to mention anything? Attack speed everywhere on the follower if you care about the damage proc here. Cooldown otherwise if you're using a lot of cooldown skills, but it does not affect Fate's Lapse, unfortunately. Attack speed, be careful with your own attack speed, okay? If you want to min-max, you do not want to get over 2.38 attacks per second on the Rift Guardian specifically. Alright? And I would say go with the Traveler's Pledge. Some people go with Squirts and a Convention of Elements like this. But I don't know. It feels like maybe it might be a little inconsistent, and the Squirts kind of requires that shielding pylon, right? Like you're like unless at that point you would almost want to save a shield for the Rift Guardian, right? Or I guess just take it throughout the Rift and just like annihilate everything, and then don't have it for the Rift Guardian while having like 10 plus minutes on the, you know, to kill the boss. But the Squirt's negative effect, I think, just negates it a lot of the time. And yes, this always happens, right? Like it does eventually come across, but like I don't know. This is an iffy combination, I would say, you know. But Travelers is more consistent, and I actually don't know like I'm not sure exactly how the damage accumulation when it comes to like, you know, crits and stuff like that happens for your Convention of Elements cycle. So just to be on the safer side, I would go with Traveler's Pledge. If I had to do this all over again, that's what I would do it again with. And yeah, if anything, I would if I went again, I would probably want to try with Pain Enhancer. I would just be very curious how much the trash would be affected by Pain Enhancer by like the crazy high attack speed. That would be a curiosity of mine. But besides that, yeah, I ended up with around 30,000, maybe like around 31,000 intelligence, because I am 2,191 Paragon. This is definitely doable before this, okay? And I ended up with around 90k vitality, right? But yeah, get yourself as much arguments as you can. Try to get this. If not the helm, I would say just get vitality. Okay, vitality isn't the worst. It doubled, right? It benefits your guardians, so that's a good thing. If you're going with guardians, it's not a big deal that you lose like one spirit barrage roll. But if that's the case, try to get it on your mojo. All right. But anyways, that's the build, guys. That's Mundunugu for you. I pretty much only play Witch Doctor, by the way. That's why I have so much to say about these guys, about this character. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, right? Make sure that you guys are subscribed. It lets me know and the algorithm know that you guys want to be part of the community. Yeah, I do Diablo 2 stuff, Diablo 3 stuff. Diablo 3 less, but Diablo 2 for sure. And I'll sprinkle in some extra, like, some old school games, you know, some awesome hidden gems that people either forgot about or just maybe unheard of, you know. But anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying season 36. Alright, so like I said, make sure you're subscribed. I stream a lot, so just go to the live section. I don't post videos that much, but in the live section there's all these streams. Everything has a title, everything is pretty much telling you what I'm up to. You guys can follow along, and yeah, and we could all have a great time. So yeah, take it easy, everybody. I hope you guys are really enjoying season 36. Let me know if you guys have reached your GR 150, what your favorite class is, because I think Witch Doctor is just the best, okay? No matter what, it is the coolest class for sure. And I will see you guys in the next one. So, peace out, everybody. Take it easy, YouTube. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Alright, so that was for YouTube. And this is for the rest of us. But we're actually going to be finishing up too. Woo! Can you guys believe it? Can you guys believe it? Da-da-da. Point. Excuse me. But boom. But anyways, dang, that was a nice one. That was a nice one. I'm very surprised, dude. I was not happy when I was fighting that boss. I'm not gonna lie. I was not happy when I was fighting, what's his face? Friggin' hate that guy, by the way. He's like one of the worst ones, I think, because somehow I did get him to like weirdly follow me like towards the end. But if he does not do that, he is constantly spamming those poison circles.
Anything could happen.
And oh my goodness, are those things annoying. They're constantly hitting you. They are not, by the way, like easy damage, like easy going. No, siree. They are freaking, they are strong. And he always pushes the whole place. By the way, I don't even know how people survive Gom or Gom or whatever from Act 3, the big freaking bug. How the heck do people survive his poison clouds? I really don't understand that. That is just amazing to me. That people like somehow just are able to do it. Wow, so Manitou is done. And now finally we need to do, wait, let's go to regular Mundunugu. And now we're gonna, which by the way is everything where it's supposed to be. Where was this? Oh, it was here the whole time. Okay. let's go with this. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand how the heck people like deal with that, dude. That is the craziest thing to me ever. For real, for real. I have no idea how the heck people do it. Also, that might actually be there. Um, By the way, this should be in here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but that guy, I was kind of pissed when I saw him because he. And did you guys see how strong he is? When he slaps you with his hand, oh yeah, that's no joke, man. I'm not gonna lie. No joke whatsoever. But yeah. Also, can we? Yeah, we can't get a freaking better one for some reason. Well, hold on. Let's double check that we didn't get any upgrades, huh? Litany of the Undaunted. So this one is without the crit chance, with more crit damage, and we lose a little bit of that area damage. So this is a possibility, right? This guy right here. The Wailing Host, however, we need to we need to keep that ancient one because nothing like it has to be ancient, by the way. So it's not like the Legacy of Dreams gem that gives you at least half the bonus when it's non-ancient. No, you get 0 bonus if you have a non-ancient piece for Legacy of Nightmare, the ring set, which is hilarious. That people like might not even realize, and they might go with this set instead of Legacy of Dreams. Like I didn't realize until you actually really read it. Wow, this is your only set item. Every ancient item you have equipped increases your damage dealt by 750. It doesn't say anything about 375. Doesn't say anything about anything. So, this is the best we can do. Now, dude, if we had to try a golden trio, Eye of Eldritch, like this one, ooh, that would have been nice. And that's ancient. I mean, that's ancient. Oh yeah. That would have been beautiful. Yeah, how are we doing here? So this time, I wonder, y'all. Now we're rocking heavy area damage. Right, heavy area damage. Poison. No other area damage, right? Locations. This can't have area damage, right? No, that would be crazy. Jables, how long have you played? And you're telling me you don't know that area damage does not go on Helm? Come on now. I wonder if I could get even more. Oh, look at that. Nice. Oh gosh. Remember, this was freaking impossible to roll as well. But I need that damage. This I don't know what to roll exactly. I know I should probably roll the intelligence higher or the armor, but I don't want to destroy these boots for just this purpose. Like, what if I wanted to use them for something else? And then I would definitely like switch the regen like per second or something, you know? But yeah. I guess we're good everywhere else. So we're gonna do this next time. And if that's the case, what was the other option? Maybe we were gonna do Bleaching Beast for sure. Do we just go Horrify? Or maybe we go... We could go even weird things. Like, we could do... Yeah, we could do Hex Jinx. We can do Mass Confusion. Wait. Wait, isn't there... No. Where's the one that gives more damage? Dude, we could technically even go like... That would be crazy to provoke the pack. But then I would need like... But to be honest with you, if we went provoke the pack, yeah, it's like... Then we could go Circle of Life.
Should I find some new attire? These old things are becoming so small.
But if that's the thing, we might as well, instead of Eye of Outlet, go with the Circle of Life. This one. Right? And go Sacrifice, Provoke the Pack. And even keep this. Keep Pierce the Veil. Very interesting. We could also go with Big Bad Voodoo, but without Grave Injustice, this is kind of stupid, in my opinion. Yeah, without Grave Injustice, for sure that's stupid. But let's keep it as is like this. Oh gosh darn it, I keep forgetting. Oh, why can't I get... Oh man, how much keys do we got, by the way? I think we should try and get that attack speed roll. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. Let's see if we could get it right now. Nope. Fire skills. Or we could try it next time. We'll see. Alright, y'all. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, all of you now. And I will see you guys in the next one. So make sure you hit the like button, hit the thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed as well. And when I'm gonna go on again to try this guy, Thing of the Deep. Since when? Huh? Oh, maybe I did. I don't know. But anyways, we will try the darts. I know we should also do Zuni and Jade. I know that. I know. But I don't know. I think Zuni is clunky. It's so weird. You need so many specific rolls. Like you need cooldown places because you could only deal damage to enemies that were hit by Pyranado. It freaking sucks. I don't know why, but I've always hated the fact that Zuni requires you to do the mana spender. And if you're gonna combine it with darts, like Zuni could be great for like if you wanted to go like with, I don't know, like different pets, but not actually dart, like I don't know. But anyways, you guys get the point. I want to do the LON darts next, so make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys know when that's going to happen. And I will see you again in the next one. Also, if anybody wants, go ahead and look at the separate video for the Mundunugu, and it'll be a nice little, trip down memory lane of how I completed the 150. So, peace out, everybody. Take it easy, YouTube. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye, bye-bye.